reveal. Hand reveal for the win. Welcome back to the 5 minute segment. Hand reveal / 5 minute segment. I appreciate Rami here as usual. Rami for short. There's been some issues recently with games not being optimized to the fullest. And especially Ubisoft Assassin's Creed. I was going to talk about Dragon Age Inquisition, but I can't talk about it yet. Not for something because I don't have the proper equipment. But you can talk about Dragon Age, about Ubisoft Assassin's Creed 3 because it's known. A lot of people. And it's not even optimized. Black Flag was alright optimized. It was barely It was good optimism, but not one of the best. Hell, even with the De Novo thing, the De Novo DRM for Dragon Age is still working good. And De Novo is made by Secure RAM. Yeah, and it caused a lot of issues for a game like Star Force. I heard it was Star Force something. Sock reveal, Black Panther reveal. And it caused a huge load of issues for some games. Here's my issue. Here's my specific issue with Assassin's Creed. Did they even delay it once? No. Every game should. Yep, they didn't. I don't think they delayed it once. They just put it out there. Your investors are losing money per day. Yeah, that's true. But is there worse? You're losing your reputation over a month of delay. Hell, Public Dragon was bug ridden if they released it on November 18th. October 18th. It was gonna release in October, delayed a month, and it had a huge, and it was pretty good. It was a pretty good release. Yeah, the De Novo is good, but you gotta realize it's gonna get cracked. And when people who bought the game and is tired of the De Novo DRM, there are people who are gonna buy the game, who bought the game, are gonna play the pirated version rather than the thing because they can get better performance. Yeah. I have no issue with someone who bought the game and played the pirated version. I have no issue because they actually bought the game. They're not pirates. They're not considered pirates. Pirates are people who don't support development and basically steal the game. Just stealing the money from the game. 20% left. I have no issue. If you buy the game and you want to play the pirate version because it's performing better, go ahead. But remember to have all the DLC because here's the problem with pirated version. Whenever you download a pirated game, you get all the DLCs with it. So unless you have the deluxe edition of Dragon Age Inquisition with all the DLCs and whatnot, don't get the pirated version. I'm not supporting pirating. That's not my issue. I'm supporting people who bought the game. I'm gonna buy it. One reason why De Novo is good right now because it's just delaying it right now. It's just delaying the inevitable. It runs a good solid. I've seen a lot of views. No one can hit the 60%. 60 FPS on 1920 by 1000. It needs a little bit of optimization. It can't be perfectly optimized. Like you can't have a perfect software. Games are considered as software. They're data. Games are data. In essence, it's a good. I know, because after the fiasco of Dragon Age 2, let's be honest, yeah, they need to up the game, and they did it. They upped their game. Considering all the reviews, I haven't watched a single video of Dragon Age because I don't want to do that because it will ruin the story. I will not want to play it. Like how I watched everything of Gods of War 3. I watched the whole cutscene, whole playthrough. Ruined the game for me. I actually ruined the game for me. It wasn't as enjoyable as please consider. I played the game 3 years after I watched those cutscenes for the first time, playing it. Yeah. If you know, it's like a Dragon Age. There's a lot of playthroughs. If it's a reviewer, most reviewers just play one playthrough and rate it. You have to play through the whole game. Like a game like Dragon Age. I gotta play before that's one game I'm gonna review. Well, I'll just pass the 5-minute mark. Yeah. This is just a real life segment. Whatever. Ubisoft, it was poorly optimized. And they have and I heard there was some guy said, because most of these things are affecting AMD systems, AMD hardwares, we're working with AMD. The problem is they're not acknowledging that there's an issue, that they don't know, they have talented people, yeah, but you're not utilizing those talented people correctly. I mean, did no one actually check the game? Did no one actually play through the game? Did no one? You have game testers. Especially with AAA, you need about 4 or 5 game. I say about a whole team of game testers. It's how much is it? $30,000. Basically, 8 to 5 hours. You can hire those interns to do it, because I know for damn sure they have some interns. Now there are a lot of people who love to work for Ubisoft. It's just a game tester. Hey, you can get a critic. I mean, it's pathetic. Especially from a AAA title. From a fucking AAA title, well, Black Flag was barely optimized. It was barely playable. It was actually barely playable. That's what they don't understand. The game is barely playable. I thought it was for fun. I opened up my 5770. I thought I was gonna get 10 to 15 frames per second. I thought I was gonna get that much. I thought I was gonna get that much frames. I really thought I was gonna get that much frames. Guess how many frames I got? 6. 6. I got 6 frames per second. Hey, they said they needed a 7970. That's fucking ridiculoso. I don't know. That's fucking ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous. Oh, just to let you know, guys, I didn't buy the game yet. It was my friend's copy. I told this, let me check on it because before I buy it, he bought it. Yeah, disappointed. He said, I can't trust him anymore. I mean, he said it's pathetic that we're treated like trash. It's pathetic. It's really pathetic that we are the consumers. It's like we have the power to stop this foolishness. We have the power. Like for Dragon Age Inquisition, I was pretty mad because I couldn't get the preload, but in the end, like how I was on Dragon Age, or Dragon Age 2 just released it for free. In reality, they just released it for fucking free at the end. Sooner than a year or two, I can probably get them for free. I can probably buy them for $5-6, all of it. And they don't come with they didn't come like for Dragon Age Origins where you got fucking Shell. I think you got Shell for free? Yeah, Shell. That was a fucking good deal. A $7 DLC. I think you got for free Origin Shell. I think you even got Sebastian for free. With the Origin pre-order. Hey, that's a free DLC, and I'm happy they didn't go that route. Well, if they went that route, they probably had more people pre-ordering because of the free DLC character. But they're not gonna go the DLC route this time. I mean, in reality, it's fucking pathetic that game company would think they can troll us, take our money. I'm getting a new system, 8350. I wonder why Lords of the Fallen needs a fucking 8350 when Dragon Inquisition doesn't. Yeah. It's not optimized well. Yep, it's not optimized well. Most likely, it's not de novo. It's been proven it's not the Nova. The Nova might hit a couple of frames per second. The Nova might hit a couple of frames per second, but not. Nah, fuck. Lords of the Fallen. It's just, you really don't check. I mean, there's a limit. There's a limit. Like CD Projekt Red, you're fighting people who fight against piracy. It's a losing battle. Always put a little protection against it, and ask them, detect if they pirated it. Tell them to please buy the game, like how they did with Alan Wake. If you pirate it, they give you patch and tell them please buy the game. Because of that, I thought it was really funny. I went to buy for PC. I went to buy for a console, I think. If it came on console or PC, one of the others. At that time, it was on my brother's account. Don't know the password to that. So it's still on his account. I really don't care. It's cheap right now. I mean, it's those small things that matter in the gaming industry. Yeah, people will get pissed off, and there's rumors that the Nova DRM affects decrease your SSD, HDD. It hasn't been proven, but it does impact your FPS by 1 or 2. It's 1 or 2 because it uses the CPU little. It basically goes back and forth between the EXE and the CPU to re-encode it. The device it did. I think it only affects the EXE because it's telling if it's. I think it's the DRM affects the EXE. Tell them if you're connected to Origin and it's been activated, it syncs it up, then launches it. I think that's why it takes long. I think that's why the loading screen is probably the